Guys, it's November 27th. It's Christmas time. I'm excited. Are you excited for Christmas? Ooh, okay. Welcome back, everybody. Everybody, I mean like two people. I was gonna do Q&A and I was like, oh yeah, nobody watches my videos, so I can't even ask questions. So, we're just doing 50 questions you've never been asked before. I haven't looked at these yet, except for like the first like 5 I can see right here. So, number 1, what's your favorite candle scent? Iguana fart. No, I'm just kidding. I totally saw that. I totally saw that on a shelf one time, and I was like, ew. What's that thing? It's like smells like Christmas. It's like apple cinnamon or something, like that red one. It's like, it's like really good, and it smells like apples and cinnamon. So I think it's apple cinnamon. That one's pretty good. What female celebrity do you wish was your sister? Selena Gomez. So then I can say Selena Gomez is my sister, so fudge off. What male celebrity do you wish was your brother? Zac Efron. Easy. That'd be the most awesome thing ever. Do you know a hoarder? Hoarder. I don't know a hoarder, but I have neighbors, like, over that way that hoard a bunch of crap. Because I used to have friends that were, like, next door neighbors to them. And we'd always be playing, like, basketball or whatever. And sometimes our basketball would go into their yard. Or we'd be playing soccer and we'd kick it over the fence. And we were like, oh, fudge. And so we'd have to, like, go jump the fence and go get it. And then jump back before they saw us. Because we didn't want to talk to them. Because, no, they were, like, hoarders. And so their whole backyard was, like, just full of crap. It was, like, hard to find the freaking soccer ball sometimes. And then sometimes they'll leave their garage open. It's just full, like full stuff. Like, wall to wall. Floor to ceiling is just stuff. And it's like, so yeah, I do, but I don't know a hoarder. I don't even know their freaking names. I know that they voted for Hillary Clinton. I know I shouldn't be talking about politics, but, like, screw Hillary Clinton. Yeah. Can you do a split? I assume that means the splits, like with my legs. No, I cannot. How old were you when you learned to ride a bike? Probably like 3 or 4, like normal people do. Not like 10. Mom. Okay. Probably like 3, 4, maybe 5. I was a little youngin' though. Riding with my training wheels, showing everybody up. How many oceans have you swam in? I just think about that for a moment. 1. Wait. I went down to Corpus Christi. I live in Texas. And so I went down to Corpus Christi, which is like 3 hours away, because I'm up in San Antonio. And I'm pretty sure that's like the Gulf of Mexico. Is that an ocean? I don't even think that counts as an ocean, because it's like Pacific, Atlantic, Gulf of Mexico. So I don't know if that counts as part of the Atlantic Ocean or not. Maybe 1, maybe 0. That's the only time I've been in the ocean. So other than a pool or like a lake or something, that was that. So I guess you can say what you want. Maybe I swam in the ocean one time, maybe I didn't. Either way, it was really salty and I hated it. Ocean freaking sucks. Beach, I like the beach. Ocean, hate the ocean. Kind of sucks a lot. How many countries have you been to? 1. I enjoy America. It's land of the free and litty and stuff, and I want to move to Canada, to be honest. Is anyone in your family in the army? No. Ooh. Yes and no. I have an uncle who was in the army, but he's not anymore, so yes and no. We have hella military, but just not army. What would you name your daughter if you had one? This is the most easy thing. Aurora. Like that Sleeping Beauty, I think, is her name. Snow White? Sleeping Beauty. I think it's Sleeping Beauty. I don't know. I really didn't even know her name until I told my mom I'm naming my daughter Aurora. No ands, ifs, buts about it. My wife can say whatever she wants. My daughter's name will be Aurora. Yeah. I mean, really, if my wife doesn't like it, then we'll change it. But I really, really, really like Aurora. So that's probably what it's gonna be. That just happened. Okay. I just banged the crap out of my desk on my knee. Because I'm in a swivel chair. And I like moving and I can't sit still. Yeah. Yeah, so Aurora. What would you name your son if you had one? I've told myself my whole life I need to have a son. Like, I don't care if I don't have a daughter. I need to have a son. But since I've actually been putting like thought into a child, I've not thought a single thing about dudes' names, just daughters' names. So that's kind of wild. 2 daughters, honestly, my number one pick, Aurora. But then if I had another daughter, I'd be like Portia. That'd be her freaking name, Portia. Son's name, Bill. No, not really. I really don't know. I've put 0 thought into that. Probably put some thought into it. What's the worst grade you've gotten a test? Like in reality or like fake? Like, because I've had some fake teachers and I'm talking during a test, they take it up, I get a 0, so technically that's the lowest. But like on a real test I've turned in, the lowest grade I've ever got is like I think like a 32. And that was in Algebra 1. I freaking sucked at Algebra 1. I'm in Algebra 2 though, and I freaking own Algebra 2. I have like a 96 overall in the freaking class. How? Algebra 1 I struggled with. Geometry was alright, and Algebra 2, I'm just freaking owning it. I'm way up here. Algebra and Geometry, I was like right here, like 80, 70. Algebra 1, I was like down here, like off the freaking screen. Like, it was bad. What's your favorite TV show? I wish I could read. What was your favorite TV show when you were a child? SpongeBob, maybe? Or Teen Titans? Or any Disney show, because when I was a child, that was in like 2005 and 2006 and stuff, when Disney was actually good. Disney now, I don't know what they're doing, they freaking suck. But Disney back then, pretty nice. So probably anything on Disney. Hannah Montana I freaking love. That's So Raven. Crap like that I really, really like. What did you dress up on Halloween as when you were 8? When you were 8? This year I was totally a freaking rooster. Because, you know, wow, then it totally rains here, so it kind of sucked. We kind of ended up not even going trick-or-treating. We just stayed at my friend's house and we watched Alien vs. Predator and stuff like that, because that's what guys do. We're awkward like that. When I was 8. 16 now. How am I supposed to remember 8 years ago? I really don't know. I'm trying to remember, and what the hell was that? Okay, I don't know. Have you read any of the Harry Potter, Hunger Games, or Twilight series? I've read 1 book of Harry Potter, hated it. I've seen a movie of Harry Potter, hated it. Harry Potter, I hate. Anything to do with Harry Potter, terrible. Hunger Games, never read a book. I watched Catching Fire, hated it, so I haven't seen it anymore. Twilight series, I watched all the Twilight series, to be honest, mostly because they came out when I was like 7, and I have an older sister, so she was like, watch it. I was like, bet, and I was like, vampires and werewolves are so cool, and so I watched it all, a lot, all the time, forever. It was wild. Would you rather have an American accent or a British accent? That's the most easiest thing. I'd much rather have a British accent. I technically have an American accent, and it's stupid. It's like not even having an accent, but I'd rather have like an Australian accent overall. Did your mother go to college? Yes. She went somewhere, I really don't know. I really don't care. That might be rude. I really don't care though. Are your grandparents still married? Yes. Yes and no, because like, you know how you have like the 2 sets of grandparents things, like your mom's side, your dad's side? My mom's side, yes. My dad's side, like, yes, no, because like that grandpa is dead. So no. But yes. Maybe. Where did I go? Oh. Have you ever taken karate lessons? Yes, and it's stupid. Like, I'm in kickboxing and everything right now. Freaking love it. I used to do American style karate, and it was, I liked it, honestly, when I was like 10 or 11, maybe? I think I was 10 or 11. I liked it, and then after about a year, I was like, this is not okay. I don't like it. So then they sent me up for kickboxing and stuff, and I was like, this is way better. I'm totally, like, punching people in the face. Because, like, okay, so the karate we did, they had, like, point sparring, right? So you're, like, there, and you're, like, banging back fist, and you had to hit them, like, this soft. I always got, like, freaking fouls, maybe that's what they were called. And I'd turn around and take a knee to be, like, respectful because I hit the person too hard. And I was like, I thought we're fighting. I can't hit you too hard. So I always got mad. I was like, this is stupid. I'm always hitting people too hard. So now in kickboxing, I have friends that we're just going at it. Like, so instead of karate, instead of, like, smack, it's like those hard, like, knockouts. I've had so many concussions. Probably why I'm so stupid in the brain. But, yeah. I'm not surprised it's stupid because most of my brain is taken up with, like, cars. I like cars a lot. So yeah, that's pretty wild. Do you know who Kermit the Frog is? I do. He's a frog. He's a meme now, basically. That's what he's grown into. He's not even a freaking thing off the Muppets. He's a meme now. What's the first amusement park you've been to? I think the first amusement park I've been to was when I was in New Mexico. And I was like a youngin', probably like 4 or 5. And there was this place called Cliffs. Pretty sure that was my first amusement park. But if not, I might have been at Six Flags when I was younger. Oh, wait. I think Six Flags was my first thing. What's this called? Amusement park. Because I remember hearing stories that, like, I rode the Roadrunner when I was a tiny child. So, yeah, maybe. Cliffs or Six Flags? What language besides your native language would you like to be fluent in? For, like, purposes, probably Spanish, just because in America there's a lot of Spanish-speaking people, and you can get paid more in jobs and get more job opportunities being able to speak Spanish. But if it was just some random one that I would be able to speak, it'd probably be, like, Japanese or something. Just be different. I think that's cool. My sensei actually speaks Japanese, I think almost fluently, and it's pretty cool. And so it'd be cool to just, like, talk to him just in Japanese. Do you spell the color gray or gray? Like G-R-E-Y, G-R-E-Y or G-R-A-Y? I think I do G-R-E-Y. See, whenever I ask you, you don't really know. Leave a comment down below which one you guys do. G-R-E-Y or G-R-A-Y. I think I do E-Y. But I'm not sure. Is your father bald? No. Do you know triplets? No. Do you prefer Titanic or Notebook? Never seen Titanic. You guys might hate me for that. I have the Titanic, like, right back there. So I might actually move my shoulder. Move my thumb. I don't know how people do this. It's, like, literally, like, right under my thumb. Within, like, those little movie thingies. Yeah, I totally see it. It's, like, right back there. So I might actually watch that tonight because I've never seen it. Notebook, I've seen, like, 20 times. Yes, I'm a girl. Like, no, not really. Not really. But I like the good movies that make you cry. So, yeah, I've seen The Notebook, like, many times. And it's really sad, but I do like it. So I guess I prefer The Notebook for now. That's why I see the Titanic. But honestly, no. From what I've heard, I'd still like The Notebook way better than the Titanic. It's just a boat sinking. Who really cares? Have you ever been to Olive Garden? Many times. I'm Italian. Like, come on now. You gotta go there. Do you belong to any warehouse stores? Costco's, BJ's, etc.? No. I belong to my house. I'm not a robot. What would your parents have named you if you were the opposite gender? You know what? I asked them this. And it was a while ago, so I really don't remember what they said. But no, I really don't know. I think it still was. It probably would have been like Justine or something. I think it still would have started with a J. I don't remember. If you have a nickname, what is it? Okay, so I don't have a nickname, but I did when I was a child. From when I was probably like 4 to probably about 9 until we moved back to Texas. The whole time I was in New Mexico, a lot of people called me JJ, for like Jared James, JJ. So that kind of stuck. Like my friend just called me one time and everyone was like, oh, that's brilliant. And then like everyone just started calling me JJ around the school and everything. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll learn how to answer to that now. So yeah, I did, but I don't anymore. Actually, you know what? I still have a few people that call me JJ, but it's on the very, 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 very rare occasion. And we have to be talking about something in the past, and then they bring it up. But I'm never at school, and people are like, hey, JJ. No. Should I start that back up? Should I make it a thing? No. Probably not. Who's your favorite person in the world? These are the times you gotta say your mom. My mom. Because without her, I wouldn't be here. Yeah, I can say my dad too, but like, my mom carried me for like 9 months, went through the pain, you know, my dad just freaking jerked off, and, like, boom, job, you know. So I guess my mom. Who would you rather live in a rural area? Oh, would you rather live in a rural area or the suburbs? I think, okay, suburbs is like what I live in right now. It's like house, like 10 feet from each other. And then, rural area is like a bunch of land. So it's like house over here, land, and then the house like way over there, and then like house like way back there. You know, so I would honestly like to live in a rural area, even though I can't say it properly. Yeah, I like my space. Can you whistle? Barely. Watch me out, I get this. Yeah, that's about all. I can't do like anything cool. Do you sleep with a nightlight? No. Well, yes, no. I have these lights that go up. They're not mounted yet, but eventually you'll see lights like across like that thingy right there, and probably like that too. Because I have these lights, rope lights, and so I do sleep with them on. They're blue and red. So I guess that kind of counts as a night light because they're on during the night. But I don't have like a little plug-in thingy that I'm like, bam, light. Yeah. Do you eat breakfast every morning? No. I should, but I'm really, really, really not a morning person. Like, kill me before you wake me up. Like, waking up sucks. Unless I'm waking up on my own and it's like 10 already, then I'm fine. But if I had to wake up at like 6 or 7 or even like 8 sometimes, I'm just like, no. And so sometimes I'm just like way too lazy to even like make food. So I'm like, sometimes I'm way too lazy to even make cereal. That's how much of a not morning person I am. No. No. Do you take any pills or medication daily? I take like daily vitamins and crap like that. And every now and then I take like this allergy thingy, like Claritin D or whatever. Whenever the allergies are like way up and I can't breathe, my nose is like stuffed. Yeah. But I take like daily vitamin. Oh, I see a couple of these other questions and they're kind of hard. Oh, we're already on. This has already been almost 20 minutes long. Where am I? Oh yeah. What medical conditions do you have? This is number 40 out of 50, so that's pretty wild. Medical conditions. I have this thing with my breathing thingy, esophagus, and my lungs. It's called. It's some really, really, really big word. Like bronchitis, but not bronchitis like at all. Yeah, I totally don't remember what it's called. But it's where, like, whenever I breathe in, my lung, like, here's my lung, here's, like, my esophagus thingy, the, like, air goes down. Whenever I breathe in, it pushes on the thing, so, like, the hole that, like, air is going through, like, closes because it's, like, closing it whenever it expands. If that makes sense. So, like, whenever I try to take a breath, it's harder to breathe because it's closing itself. Yeah. I really don't remember what it's called. Tracheomatia. That's what it's called. Tracheomasia. Something like that. Doctor said I'll grow out of it probably though, so that's good. I don't need like surgery or anything, so it's not that bad. How many times have you been to the hospital? A lot. I'm a dude. I believe that most dudes during their childhood and everything broke things, and did more things to put them in the hospital. I've been to the hospital many, many times. It's okay. Last time, when was your last hospital visit? Couple months ago. Let's see, it's November. It's almost December. August. September, October. Like 3 months ago was the last time I was there because me and my parents were out hiking up in New Braunfels. And we were on this trail. And me and my dad climbed up this mountain so we can get a cool picture. So my mom stayed down there to take a picture of us. And bees don't always live in hives. They live in like rocks and crap apparently. So we were sitting there and I guess we sat like right next to their nest or whatever, like in the rock, like in the mountain. And so we were sitting there and the first thing that happened is my dad got stung on the pinky and he thought he just like hit a thorn or something, so he was like, ow. And I see a bee on my foot and I'm like, oh crap, there's bees here. And then they're all swarming around us. Like all of a sudden like 20 million like come out. Not 20 million, probably like 40 or 50. That's not even an exaggeration. Probably that many. And just swarmed out and started stinging us. I had like stings all upon my chest, on my thighs, and my whole back was just like stung. And I had like 30 or something bee stings in me. And so I was like rushing down that mountain. And then so we started walking back to the car so we can go to the emergency room because that was a lot of freaking bee stings. It was hurting actually so bad. And on the way to the emergency room, like I'm not allergic to bees. So like I wasn't like dying or anything. So like that's why we just like walked to the car and everything. So like once we got like halfway to the emergency room, it got really hard for me to breathe. And I was like, oh crap, I can't breathe. And so we like floored it there. And then once we got there, they laid me on a bed. This is how crap emergency rooms actually are. We got there, I was sitting in the waiting room for so long. Probably like at least 30 minutes. And I didn't even have a shirt on because I was like, screw it. I'm stung everywhere. I'm not about to put a shirt on. No. And then I finally got called back. And then whenever they like laid me down on the bed and they just said, okay, I'll be back. And then they came, we were at the emergency room for like 5 hours. So just a time perception of that is I've been laying there for like 4 hours. No, probably like 3 hours. Probably like 2 hours. Yeah, I was probably laying there for actually like 2 hours without any medical attention at all. So I was laying there still stinging and everything. It hurt so bad. And then finally they came in, they injected me with something. They gave us 2 EpiPens that I have downstairs. Just in case I get stung. I might actually be allergic to bees now. We don't know. And I'm not about to go sting myself with a bee to find out. So I'm just honestly better off just not knowing. So like I don't take it with me anywhere because I'm like screw bees. But like I might actually be allergic to them now, so that's not good. So yeah, like 3 months ago, last hospital visit. Have you ever seen Finding Nemo? Yes. If you haven't seen Finding Nemo, kill yourself. That movie came out in like 2005 and it's almost 2018 now. If you haven't seen it, you're actually stupid. I've seen that movie at least, not even an exaggeration, at least 100 times. Mostly because my school plays it a lot. Like, past schools I've been to, whenever we have, like, free days or whatever, like, towards the end of school year or whatever, or people have to test and people are already tested, we go in different rooms, we watch Finding Nemo. It's, like, the most common movie we ever watch at school. So I've seen it so many times. Where do you buy your jeans? That's a hard one. I'd buy jeans everywhere. The ones I have on right now are from H&M. I get a lot of my jeans from American Eagle. I have a couple of jeans from Hollister. Actually, that's not that hard. That's like the three main ones. And then every now and then, this one pops up. It's like, bam, Route 21. Yeah. Basically, those four places. What's the last compliment you got? Today was the first day I was with my nose ring. And so I was like, I wonder what people's reaction is going to be to that. And I actually got a lot of compliments on it. I got a couple, like, it'll take that out. But, like, I got a lot of compliments on it. So I was like, bet. So probably like 5 hours ago was my last compliment. Do you usually remember your dreams in the morning? Isn't it a thing that, like, you dream every night? So I guess technically I don't usually remember my dreams because I don't dream that often. Like, that I can remember anyways. But if you do dream every night, then no. I hardly ever remember my dreams. I remember the ones that are good, though, if you know what I mean. Yeah. What flavor tea do you enjoy? Oolong. I don't drink tea that much, unless it's, like, sweet tea. Because I totally just had sweet tea, like, 2 hours ago. I drink sweet tea a lot. But, like, real tea, like hot tea, oolong tea is the best tea you'll ever freaking have in your life. It's so good. It's a really weird name. How many pairs of shoes do you currently own? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A lot. At least like 15 pairs. Easy. And then I have like 2 pairs of cowboy boots. And I have slides, I have flip-flops. I'm not counting any of those. I easily have freaking 15 pairs of shoes. And on a weekly basis, I wear like 3 or 4 of them. I hardly, like, I don't wear most of my shoes. What religion will you raise your children to practice? Freaking Satanism. No, I'm just kidding. I really don't care, like, what my kids are. Like, Christian, Baptist, they're not going to be Mormon. I know that because, like, I know a couple Mormons and it looks like their life actually sucks and they go to church every morning. They have to wake up like 5. No, I'm not putting my kid through that. So definitely not Mormon, probably just like a basic Christian or something. I think I'm Baptist. I really don't even know what I am. I believe in God. I believe in, like, yeah, I go to church. So I really don't know. How old were you when you found out that Santa wasn't real? Honestly, like, when I found out Santa wasn't real, I was probably like 7. My childhood was ruined. But then, like, I kept telling my parents, like, oh yeah, Santa brings me this, Santa brings me that. So then my parents stopped, like, writing Santa on their presents, honestly, straight up, like, 2 or 3 years ago. And I was like, what are you doing? Whatever. Yeah, they could have stopped when I was, like, 5. Or they could have straight up told me Santa wasn't real, because, like, why bother? This video is really long. To do 50 questions, it's been 28 minutes and 30 seconds already. That's pretty wild. We're on the last one, though. 50. Why do you have a Tumblr? I don't have a Tumblr. Should I make one? Let me know down in the comments below if I should make a Tumblr. I don't even freaking know what that is. So yeah, these were just like 50 questions I found on Google because I was bored. I didn't know what to make a video about, to be honest. I had no clue. I was like, what can I even make a video about? And so I was like, I guess, I straight up asked my girlfriend. I was like, what should I make a video on? And she was like, make a Q&A. And I was like, I can't make a Q&A because I don't have people ask me questions. Like, if I would have said on Twitter or something, ask me questions for a YouTube video, I would have got like 1 response. And it would have been like, why are you so gay? Or like some crap like that, you know? I'm not gay. I promise. I just said I asked my girlfriend. Yeah, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe down below. Turn on the post notifications. We're trying to do this daily upload thing, even though it's going to be hard as nut because I don't have that much of a life, to be honest. Or, like, to film anyways. I would actually love to start doing vlogs, but that would probably be more a weekend thing because school is stupid. And I have to go to school for, like, 8 hours a day, and it's in the middle of the day, so I don't really have time to go out and just, like, do other stuff. My bed's not even made. Don't mind that. We'll look up. My fan's made. My fan's dusty. You can see that. Okay. Well, just look at me. My non-perfect face. I got gap. I need braces so bad. Oh, yeah, other than that, I think that'll do it for this video. Um, Comment what you want to see more of. If you would like the idea of vlogs, if you like these little like talky things like this, we can do more of that. If you guys follow me on Twitter, then I'll be able to do actual Q&As of what you guys want to hear. So follow me on Twitter. Link will be down in the description. Not link, because links are freaking awkward right now. So my username will just be down in the description, as well as my Instagram, my Snapchat. Follow me on all of those. I will be very, very active. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.